Hey there, guys. Welcome to the first episode of PlugIn, a podcast where it's all about technology and other stuff. So, today I'm just going to open my Evernote app here to get started. Okay. So, a lot of stuff has happened the last few days in the tech world. A lot of updates, news, and all that stuff. And I decided start a podcast, and that's why I'm starting Plugged In here, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So there'll be uploads today's Wednesday and Fridays, and sometimes like it could be any day, mostly when I feel like uploading, but mostly it'll be Wednesdays and Fridays. So let's get started. Um, there was a lot of news that happened, a lot of tech news. So the first one I want to talk about is Snapchat partner ups with Square. So now you'll be able to send um, money to your friends using Snapchat, using the chat feature and Snapchat. So all you have to do is open the chat of your friends on Snapchat and enter the dollar sign and enter the amount of money you want to send to that person. Now, of course, to use this feature, you have to be right now in the U.S. What else? Oh yeah, you have to be in the U.S. and you have to enter your credit card information into the app, of course, so that it can work the money transfer through Snapchat. But of course, Snapchat knows that security is a really big deal, and you know how all those thousands of photo leaks that happened uh, over over the past couple of weeks has really hurt Snapchat. Well, not like hurt them like they lost a lot of users or anything, but like I mean, hurt their trust to keep your photos safe and all that stuff. And so that's why they partner up with Square. Square has been doing this for a really long time. They have the security that they need for this. So partnering up with Square was a no like it was a smart move for Snapchat and Square. And so yeah, now you'll be able to send money through Snapchat to your friend, but only through the U.S. right now. I don't know when they'll release for the other countries. They haven't said anything, but from my guess, it'll be maybe by the end of this year, or maybe by next year. It'll be globally. You'll be able to send money through Snapchat. So yeah, I you can actually go through the Snapchat blog. I think just enter on Google, just write I guess Snapchat and just click on their blog, and you can see the video that they made for their for Snapcash, and that's what they're calling it. So you'll be able to Snapcash now to your friends. Um, what else do we have here? Oh yeah, Facebook yesterday released a new standalone app, but it's not a new idea. It's actually their groups feature that's in Facebook for the app. So before you had to open the Facebook app, and then scroll on the left side. I think it was. I haven't used groups for so long, so I don't know which side it is. Or you have to open Facebook app, then go through your profile and open your groups to start typing something in. Now Facebook released a standalone app for it, so it looks actually really nice. I'm just gonna open it right now to check it out to see how it looks because I did not spend a lot of time with it. I just downloaded it so I could continue talking on my groups. So yeah, there's like on the bottom, there's like the special on the bottom. There's the control panel I call it. So there's the groups, notification, discover, and settings, and you have all that stuff. And right when you open your app, you have all the groups you are in right now. So I'm in 3 right now, and yeah. So and you could create a group if you want. You could search for one. So um, it looks pretty nice. I wish Facebook had done this like my first year of college because this would have helped a lot. Uh, but now that I'm kind of done college, I don't need it really. But I still use it to keep in touch with other people, so work and all that stuff in there. upload stuff. So it's an app that should have been made a long time ago instead of Slingshot, their failed version of Snapchat. Um, so yeah, I think we're gonna be seeing a lot more standalone apps from Facebook because it needs to make standalone apps because Facebook cannot add features into their app more. It's gonna just make it so overcomplicated. It's gonna add so much space onto your phone. It's gonna ruin the experience that Facebook wants you to have with its products. Um, so moving on, Apple yesterday finally released their, I don't know if you should I call it API or SDK, for their watch. So now developers could start developing apps for their for Apple's watch. That will be releasing in the early of next year. We don't know when. Probably maybe in April or something, I'm guessing. But yeah, so Apple finally released it, and you can actually learn a lot about the features that's gonna have Apple. Like on the watch, you're gonna learn a lot. I'm just gonna search something up here fast. See Apple Watch and enter. So yeah, of course, to use the watch, you're gonna have to have an iPhone. I think it's gonna be iPhone 5 and up, and you'll be able to pay with your iPhone because the iPhone's gonna have. The watch, you'll be able to pay with the watch because it will have NFC. So if you can't pay yet with your iPhone 5, 5C, 5S, you'll be able to pay with it with just using your watch via Bluetooth. So yeah, there's let's see. I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna open the Time website here and see, cause it said that we know a lot more about the watch. Let's see what it has to say. So yeah, Apple just revealed lots of more info about the Apple Watch. Excuse me. Well, we kind of knew that already. That Apple Watch isn't a standalone device. I know you need the iPhone for it. Oh, it might have the highest resolution screen of any smartwatch. So that'll be pretty nice. It could come in more sizes. Probably small, large. That's it. There's a brand new font. Oh, I don't really care about the font. And there are two types of notifications. What are these notifications? A short look and this. Oh, so there's like the short look, which provides you really small information, and then there's like if you held up your wrist, you'll be able to see it longer, your notifications. And so it's not really a lot of stuff you learned, I guess, but now app developers will start developing their apps for their for Apple's Watch, and we'll see what comes out of it. So on the release date. So if you're gonna get one, well, you can't pre-order anything. You just have to wait until early next year. Oh yeah. So moving on to the next topic, if I could just. Okay, so WhatsApp yesterday also released a huge update for privacy. Privacy. How do you call them? Privacy people, I guess, who care really a lot about their privacy, about other companies reading their messages and all that stuff. WhatsApp added end-to-end encryption to their Android app. So yes, this only right now is on Android right now. So it's made it, I think, the securest messaging app on Android right now, which you could mess. So you don't have to worry about people snooping into your messages and reading your messages about, well, whatever you're talking about. And it might probably come to iOS. I'm not sure, but right now it's on Android. So if you're a privacy geek and that cares about privacy, then buy an Android if you haven't and download the app, because now your messages are secure. So with iOS 8 that came out a few months ago on the iPhone, a lot of new stuff has come. Well, not a lot of new stuff, but well, for the iPhone it was new, where you can download third-party keyboards to your iPhone 4S and up, and this third-party keyboards have been available on Android for a long time, like I think 2 or 3 years now. I don't know how long. I think it was 3 years. And so now you could download the iOS 8 third-party keyboards on the App Store, and because I was an Android user like 2 months ago, so I need third-party keyboards. And when I heard iOS 8 was gonna accept third-party keyboards, I bought an iPhone to start using it, and because I knew the keyboard would be way better than using the Apple keyboard that comes with the iPhone already. So some of my favorite keyboards right now that I downloaded and bought, well, one is free, and then I think the rest I bought them. SwiftKey, it learns from you, so if you use it more and more and more, it will learn. It will start guessing the next word before you even like type a letter into the keyboard. And if you let it, you could let it read your Facebook, Twitter, and Gmail, so it even learns more and more about you, and it will make it easier for you to type. So you should check it out, and it's free to download. It's one of the smartest keyboards right now, but it does have still has a little bit of bugs in it, where sometimes it doesn't want to pop out the keyboard. Excuse me there. So where it doesn't want to pop out yet, the keyboard. And yeah, so the next one is Swipe. Swipe is one of my favorite keyboards right now on iOS 8. So like just how the name says it all. You just can swipe. You could type on the keyboard, of course, by clicking each letter, or you could swipe by starting like with A, then swipe all the way to and D to spell and. So yeah, you could swipe. It's really fast. It doesn't learn, but saves words that you make up maybe in your keyboard, like JK or something, and you can add it to your personal dictionary, so it knows next time that it's a word that you want to put in your sentence or in your tweet or in your messaging when you're messaging somebody. Another keyboard app, let me see my folder here, is FlexKey. I like this app. I'm using it right now. It has 3 modes. This one, like, it has for fat fingers, which you can make a large, the normal scale keyboard, and really small keyboard with the space bar in the bottom. I like it. It's fun, and it holds the Guinness World Record for fastest typing keyboard, I think. So if you're into typing a lot, messaging and all that stuff, I recommend FlexKey. It's really quick. The autocorrect could use some work, but other than that, it works good. And the last but not least is Minimum. I cannot say this. It's I'm not used to using the keyboard yet, but I tried it out. I like it, but it's not my type yet, so maybe in future updates, if they fix the keyboard a little bit more, then I'll start using it more and more, of course. But yeah, so there's so much more keyboards. There's PopKey if you're into GIFs, so you could tweet GIFs, message GIFs on Facebook, on iMessages. You could send GIFs. So if you're into GIFs, there's a Star Trek keyboard. So if you're into Star Trek, I forgot what the bad guys' names are in Star Trek. I'm not really into Star Trek, but there's Star Trek keyboards. There's a rap keyboard. I just downloaded it today. It's called Rap let me see, rap key, which takes rap lyrics and puts them onto your when you're tweeting out or messaging somebody. There we go. And that's all the keyboards that I think I will share with you guys. There's so much more keyboards, but those are just the top ones that I like using. Oh man. Oh, there's a lot to talk about here. What else do we have? Oh yeah, Neato. Neato is a widget app which got Apple really is doing a really bad job with app developers who are developing for apps on the who are developing for iOS and adding widgets to the iPhone, because now you can add widgets of course on the iPhone on the notification area. And Apple right now has not threatened but told this app developer who developed Neato is a widget that has a keyboard. When you drop down your notification on your today section, you could add quick notes, and there's a keyboard there too. And Apple yesterday told them that they have 2 weeks to update Neato, take away the keyboard, and or else they will take it out of the app store if they don't update the app. So if you want a quick, this actually is one of the most like top notifications right now in the app store, which Apple, I don't get why they want to take it down. It says that they don't like, it doesn't comply with the rules of a widget and with Apple. This isn't the first time that Apple has done something like this. I think there was one that was called on our widget that was called PC Cal. It was a calculator that you could use on the Today area, and they threatened, and Apple threatened to take it down too if they didn't update it. Sorry about that again. Just a lot of information. I guess I'm talking too much, but yeah. So yeah, with PC Cal, it was a calculator, and after like a few weeks, Apple reversed their plan to take it down and let it stay up, so you can still find a PC Cal for $10, or you could download the free version, which doesn't give you all the features, but it still works on the widget. But how do you call it? So yeah, Neato has been a. So if you want to download the app right now, the widget, go to the App Store, just write Neato, Neato. That's it, and download the widget before Apple decides to take it down. I don't get why. If Apple wants more app developers to make apps for them, then they should just let them develop anything they want on the App Store. But you know Apple, so download their widget, support them. It's free right now. I downloaded it because it was free too, and maybe tweet Apple or the App Store on their Twitter account to keep Neato in the App Store, because it's a really great widget to have. For quick notes, I use it. For quick ideas, I use it and I save it to Evernote. What else do we have here? There's so my favorite app of the week. I'm gonna start doing this. It's gonna be like a weekly thing where I choose my app of the week that I downloaded, a new app. And my favorite app of the week will have to be it's called Authentic. It's a weather app which tells you the weather honestly by I just opened the app right now, Authentic Weather. It costs 99 cents I think in the App Store right now. And it tells you the weather true how it is. So right now I live in Ottawa, and it's the weather app just told me it's fucking cloudy now. So it tells you in the most insane way the weather. And of course you get to check the future days, so like Saturday's weather, day after, and tomorrow's weather. And what else? You could take photos, upload it to Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, with the tagline "It's fucking cloudy now," or "It's fucking cold now," or "It's snowy as hell," or something like that. So it's a cool app. You'll have a laugh with it. Share with your friends. So yeah, that's my app of the week. So you could download it for 99 cents right now in the App Store. And I'm not getting paid by them to tell you this. I'm telling you this because I searched it up and I think you'll love this weather app. It's honest and it's authentic. Um, so one of the stories right now going on a lot is the Uber story right now, where Uber wants, like, before, an executive at Uber wanted to do some um, research on some reporters that have been writing bad stuff about Uber and all that stuff. And now Uber has said that they will not be checking out reporters and checking what they're all about and all that stuff. So reports right now are okay. But today, Ashton Kutcher, an investor for Uber, told them that there's nothing wrong with investing. I mean, nothing wrong with investigating reporters that write about Uber and all that stuff, that they should investigate. So now, this isn't helping Uber right now, really, when people are saying all this stuff that Uber wants to investigate now, reporters and all that stuff. Reporters are allowed to investigate Uber. Like, that's what journalists do. They write stories so that people read and they have a story to tell the next day on their website or newspaper, if people still read newspapers. So it's a fight going on right now. You could check out Ashton Kutcher's Twitter account. He's tweeting a lot about it. And about how Uber should, or like, he doesn't care if Uber even checks out these reporters and does some of its own investigation on these people. So I think, what else do we have here? What else do we have? I know I had something else, guys, to tell you. Now, this podcast, while I'm searching up for the next thing I want to talk to you guys about, um, this podcast is not brought to you by no one. It's not being sponsored by no one yet. And I started it because I wanted you guys to share with you, like, some of the top news that's going on in the tech world right now. If you guys can't keep up, you guys could download this podcast, take it on your bike rides or bus rides or car rides, and just hear my voice tell you all the news. Sometimes it might be another person with me in the podcast, which will be really helpful when I get another person up, so we can have a conversation on these stuff. But right now it's just me, so it's just me rapidly telling you all these tech news, so you guys don't have to read. You guys could just listen on your way to your work. And I gotta unlock my phone, cause or else I can't see how long my recording is going on too. Now, if you guys, while I'm searching also again, if you guys want to know what equipment I'm using right now, I'm using the Rode Lav mic, which is a mic that connects to your iPhone or any other mobile device, and I'm using the Rode app to record myself here talking to you guys. Right now, these podcasts will be uploaded to two sites right now, SoundCloud and YouTube. There will be no video on YouTube, I know. It's a little awkward that it'll just be a black screen, but I am fixing up the camera setup here so that I'll be able to upload it to YouTube with video, and you guys can see, instead of, if you guys don't wanna listen, just listen, and you want to watch something, well, you'll be able to watch and hear in the future on YouTube. Let's see. There's not really a lot of stuff going on except with that Uber stuff, Uber news. What else do we have here? Chat. Viper. The chatting. The chatting app. has a huge update. Now they have this feature called Public, I think it's Public. Let me open the app here. Yeah, it's called Public, where you get to follow anybody. You previously selected to close Viber ban. Okay. Where you can follow public chats of people, so you could follow famous celebrities and see what they're talking about. You cannot enter the chat, of course, but you could watch them chat and like stuff about what if they send pictures and other stuff you could like. So it's Viber's way of growing more, because Viber needs a lot more users from the difference that WhatsApp has from Viber. Viber's like a small little player right now, but a lot of companies are into the messaging app right now, like BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed has partnered up with WeChat, so you can scan BuzzFeed QR code and receive now top news from BuzzFeed using WeChat. What else do we have here? So yeah, I think that's it for now. Cause it's a slow Wednesday today, with not a lot of stuff going on. And if you're into playing video games like I am, you can actually now buy Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U, coming I think tomorrow or Friday. So if you're into Super Smash Bros., you have been waiting for this game for the Wii U, go to the stores on Friday and pick it up. Now, before we end this first podcast, I just want to say where you can find me on the internet. You can find me on Twitter at iDanielRoman. So IDANIELROMAN. You can follow me there. Check out my tweets. I'll tweet up. I tweet every day about tech, random stuff that comes into my wonderful mind. You can follow me on Snapchat. And check out my stories out there. I promise you there will not be a lot of selfies of me. It's just random stories about every day. You could you could add me on Snapchat at boss_Daniel, so BOSS_DANIEL. What else do we have to follow me? I do not have a Facebook page, but if it keeps growing how it is, and I will open a Facebook page for all of you guys, so we can talk there and talk and answer questions that you guys might have more about technology stuff or any other stuff that's going on in this wonderful world of ours. So I think that's it for the first podcast, and I will see you guys later. Bye.